Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah, the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Cancer, please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation, leave the rest for someone else, and by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the playlist I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, Cancer, let us begin. I'm going to start by choosing a deck for your reading. And today, I'm going to go with Ethereal Visions by Matt Hughes. It's the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have the timestamp listed in the description box for you below. Let's begin. Please and thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for the Cancer energies? Cancer energies. Please and thank you, Spirit. Cancer energies. Thank you, Spirit. Cancer energies. Thank you, Spirit. Cancer energies. All right, so we'll just do one more. Oh, let us begin. Oh, wow, Cancer. Wow. We're starting off with the Tower. You know, he's fallen. I don't know. Maybe the mask will come off. This is a Tower, and the mask could have come off. The mask could have slipped. And the reason I'm saying that is because I just immediately noticed that he's wearing a mask. It's so random that he's wearing a mask. Like, I don't think that's even traditional, but it's not random in this deck. Okay? False mask. And this is coming up in the first house, this Tower. That's the house of the self, like the identity, the appearance, how you come across, the self. So maybe who you are is under scrutiny. Maybe who you are is drastically changed or different due to some life event or circumstance. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Well, I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry to hear about it. If this is you. What's going on? This is the 10 of Cups. So let me get the last card in this row. And then we have a King of Wands. Okay. Is this all about the King of Wands energy? I mean, something could have happened with your family. Something like you could have found out somebody is having a family and that could have made you sad. This could be either or. Take the roles as a fit. This could be you had a family and someone else is watching it and it's a Tower and it's pain, or someone else is having a family, you found out. Perhaps it's King of Wands energy and you're feeling sad about it. That could totally be the case. And these look like definitely 2 different energies. This King of Wands definitely is having the family and having the happiness. This, I don't know who this Tower 5 of Cups energy is. We're going to have to see, Cancer. This is some interesting stuff to just pop the can't even speak, like just pop out like this. We have a Page of Wands. Okay, yes, moving on. I saw that with the 2 of Cups. It's like Spirit wants you to move on. This Page of Wands looks all nonchalant about the Tower, like ignoring it. We have an Ace of Pentacles. Well, guys, because I'm just like, why would somebody be sad about the Ace of Pentacles? I didn't want to say it, but I'm saying it. Like, and then it's just coming out. 10 of Swords. It's like, this could be a betrayal. This could be an affair. This could be like somebody has definitely had an affair. And I said that because the Page of Wands came in the fifth house. And then there's needing to move on and there's sadness about it. This Ace of Pentacles, though, it's like this was something tangible, like some sort of gift or offer, and there's sadness about it. There could be a ring. Somebody could have began another family. Somebody could be having it like not only are they having a new family, they could be getting married. That's a betrayal, though, like some sort of affair situation, or it could be an ex. Okay, now we have the Moon, though. The Moon and the 10 of Swords. Oof. The Moon and the 10 of Swords. Let me see about this. Cancer, what the fudge is going on here? I mean, you could be leaving behind somebody who decided to start a family elsewhere. Like, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing. Well, good for you moving on, because I see you moving on with this Page of Wands in this fifth house. And it might be, you know, it might be a shock that you are moving on. Now, you could be leaving the family behind. So take this where it resonates. Somebody could have chosen to have a family somewhere else and you could have left that behind. But you also could be leaving a family, like getting divorced or something like that as well, because of some sort of betrayal. What it could be a myriad of things, but because with this Page of Wands, they look so nonchalant. I mean, there's sadness there, but it's like picking up the pieces. Like the cups never really were there. Like, what? Ace of Pentacles. I mean, you could just be like flabbergasted by someone else's decisions or vice versa. I'm trying to figure out. We have the Chariot card, a Cancer energy. Okay. Yeah, that's about moving on. Like, you're not even worried about this King of Wands energy with this family whatever card. I feel like they still want you, even though they're starting a family somewhere else, but you're moving on. All the backs are turned. All the backs are turned. It's like you're going to shed your tears for what was lost, but then you're moving on. Like, you have an opportunity somewhere else. Maybe that's them being sad about the fact that you have an opportunity somewhere else. You can move on. You don't have to stay in this situation. You're free. And maybe that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. You're free to move forward, because this person has all kinds of, they just like created more karma for themselves in a way. Like, they've just almost like sealed their own demise, like with whatever they chose. And they don't see that yet. Maybe you see it. Okay. And that's why you're getting that. And I mean, see it with your spiritual eyes. And maybe that's why you're like getting out of Dodge. Like, because you see. Like, it was, yes, with the Fool card. That's what I'm saying. Spirit says you're free. You are free. Like, you should be feeling like this. Woo, Skippy! With like a flipping umbrella. You're leaving something behind, bro. With the Chariot and the Fool, you're leaving, and you're leaving like yesteryear. Like, they're both even in the same direction, bro, with their animals. Like, hold up. Like, he got an animal and they're going this way. They've got these animals that's on the Chariot going that way. Like, and both their hands are in the air. Like, this is like, woo wee. And they have like a rod in their stick, one with the umbrella, one with the wand. Like, what? Even to like these in the background going this way, this going, There's so much similarity in this card that I'm just picking up, and it is like double. Spirit is like, yes, you're free. Skip to D. Get the F out of Dodge. Go. You don't have to deal with this. This person has pain and misery coming for them. Like, pain and misery. Like, what should be happiness with whatever, if they got a new person, if they're having a child, if they're having marriage. I don't know what this 10 of cups is for them, but there's a 10 of swords here and the moon. So they don't see that they've just set themselves up for demise. And Spirit is saying you're getting off free. Like, this is, thank goodness. Thank goodness. They're like, thank goodness this happened like this. Spirit wants you to feel free. Yeah, we have an 8 of swords, bro. This person, I don't know what they done got themselves into. They are all tied up. All tied up. And Spirit is saying, like, you done just dodged a bullet. This is what I'm seeing here. This is dodging a bullet. Because I don't know what's coming down on this. Like, that's 18 swords, man. And how you gonna be bound and with the swords in you, bro? Bound, blind, swords in you, under a 10 of cups. That's the most horrible. 10 of cups supposed to be happiness, domestic harmony, bliss, a family. This is all none of that panning out. None of that panning out. And with this moon card, it could be because somebody could have mental disturbances or emotional disturbances. Yeah, out to lunch, 8 of cups. And this is, no, and we all have something. So this is no, stigmatization or anything like that of anybody with these types of disturbances. We all have some level of trauma. But, I'm just saying, out to, or this person is or will be, like, this person is or will be, like, gone. Oh, that's what it could be too, because 10 of cups is their family lineage. With all these swords, I'm just getting, like, like needles and genetic testing. This could be something that they have that's passed down. Like, if you recently left somebody or something broke up, it actually might be beneficial. This is what is coming through, because they may have some sort of disturbance, a hereditary disturbance, or some type of disturbance caused by their family or their upbringing that is of the emotional, mental sort. And with this card, it's just, all these cards here is just like, it could be getting worse. Like, they're slipping into more and more delusions, isolation with this moon and 8 of cups. But with this energy of the 10 of swords and 8 of swords with it next to it, this is not where you're just deeply intuitive and listening to spirit. This is when, like I said, you're out to lunch, because you don't have the swords, which is the mental capacity to handle the depth of lunacy. This is what I'm getting here. Lunacy. All this moon card. The moon and the big old moon here in this 8 of cups. Kind of one of the biggest moons ever. And the 10 of swords and the 8 of swords are not the swords that you want next to that. That's people who are mentally exhausted and worn out from all of, could be the delusions that they're having. And then with the 10 of cups there too, this is like lunacy. This is like lunacy. This is somebody who, what's that movie called? The Aviator? You know how eventually that man was brilliant, but then, like, in their older age became, like, disturbed mentally. So I'm saying right now, if something ended like this for you, you could be sad about it. If something like, if they left you and had another family, or if you got a divorce and y'all ended y'all relationship, however the ending happened, you don't realize you dodged a bullet, because this is what you can't see. You can't predict that somebody is going to, in their older years, succumb to these issues. I mean, you can if you knew that they were not getting any help or anything, but basically you dodged a bullet. I'm not sure exactly especially also, this could be childhood conditioning. It doesn't, you know, they also are just going to succumb to their childhood conditioning. It doesn't have to be like a mental disturbance or emotional disturbance or illness. It could also just be this person succumbing to the customs that they grew up with, meaning whatever they saw their parents do, if that was dysfunctional, they would succumb to these patterns very deeply, especially if they had a family, because that usually is a trigger for people. Having their own family triggers people usually into, if they haven't learned healthier models than the adults they grew up with, they will then model what was presented to them, or what was demonstrated to them by the parents or adults that they grew up with. And so that could also be what this is. This person is going to become worse and worse. Like their parents may have become worse and worse. If this person has difficult parents, this is what this person is going to become. And you, Spirit said, you're free. You're free like a bird. You just dodged it all. And you get to have a new life. It's just all about freedom. This is like an opportunity. Spirit says, take this as an opportunity. That's what that Ace of Pentacles is. And Five of Cups, sadness, but needing to move on. Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity, the physical opportunity to the Fool, start over. And then with this Tower, you know, something may have happened or something will happen. And this Page of Wands, you're already out the door, and the Chariot, taking off. Like this person is going to, you're going to be, they're going to be in your rear view so far. They're not even going to be in your rear view. They're going to be a thing of the past, somebody that I used to know type energy. And they may think of you in the future, but that's just what I'm seeing. This is what's coming down the pike for this person. Yeah, look, Seven of Cups, confusion, lunacy. That's what I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting here. And they may be sad because this could be an ex though too. Like that's what I'm just getting, like them being sad, like you're the one that got away type of energy will take place. Or if you just broke up with someone, they may go not so, have it all together after. Why? Look, hey. Ooh, what in the fudge is this? This is not good. This is something that's feeding the delusion too. This is not good. This could be some sort of, this would qualify by these cards as like an energetic attachment. Okay, like look at how this is coming out. Just okay, we have the Devil, and it's like the Devil is sending the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups. That's words, that's the mental, that's the emotional, and this is the Seven of Cups, confusion. Look at this card, and it's like it's just being fueled. It just keeps coming and keeps coming. Like the Devil is sending all that stuff. Is, I don't know what the Devil is in this person's life. I do not. It could be drugs and alcohol with all these cups, and then that's what I got with the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. Swords, air, smoking. Cups is alcohol, so they shouldn't do that. Also, we have Swords and Cups here. This Swords and Cups. That's what I'm saying. Mental and emotional disturbances, and some of it could be genetic with this Ten of Cups, and it's the Devil also. That is like the Ten of Cups. That's like legacy. Not the Ten of Cups. The Devil. That's the like legacy, you know, like of this earth. So that could represent parentage, especially because it is, you know, Papa Saturn child, and it is on the parental axis of Capricorn and Cancer. Ooh. Like, we always want to know why, but I don't know if we can know why with these things. And as I say, I don't know if we can know why we have a Two of Swords. Oh. I do see you moving on happily and getting with somebody else. Like, this is a relationship. You dodged a bullet with your ex. I don't know what they did to betray you. It could have been anything, though. It doesn't have to be they left you for someone else. I mean, they could have betrayed you with their family. They could have betrayed you for their actual family. Like maybe you didn't get along with the in-laws or something like that, and they pulled some ish. Who knows? But it's like, be grateful that happened because it freed you up from what this person is going to become. And also, I just see you moving on to a beautiful relationship in union with a very good person. And that's what you may not even see now, but if you had an inkling, yeah, I'm seeing that happen. But it wouldn't have been possible without leaving this person. And this person, I don't even know. I'm going to get a couple oracle cards with this. I have a little time. I think that I do. I would like to know why this is happening to this person. I'm going to get the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Oops. I'm going to get the Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. Because this is just so interesting that this is coming out like this. And I guess maybe we do know why it's happening. Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. It may happen like this because that's what they intended for you. They're going to be trapped and stuck, and anything that makes them happy killed. They could have tried to do that to you. If this was a psychologically abusive person, yeah, they could have tried to always be nagging you, trying to make you feel like you weren't doing good enough, or, you know, the house wasn't clean enough, the work wasn't done fast enough, the food isn't good enough, I mean, all kinds of stuff. And again, that could be some of the behavioral patterning that they learned from their own lineage. And it's like, you have just escaped that. You may be sad and you have to pick up some pieces with this this Five of Cups card. Okay. But the Chariot and the Fool, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, this is happening for you, hun. Yeah, look at this. Intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. This person, this also might lead to their like mental and emotional decline if they're engaging in these things. Like I said, drugs and alcohol. But also, this is what they were doing to you, trying to distort your view of yourself. And now you're free of that. See, this card is about healing. Now you're healing from that. Oh my gosh, this is happening for you. But like all that was happening to you, whomever you were becoming with this person, if you didn't feel like you could be yourself around them, or if you were always just like feeling like they were almost like dissing you in a way, like trying to make you feel bad about yourself, like you're not doing something right. That is the patterning that they have, and it's only going to get worse. They're not doing anything about it, and they're just like coping with drugs and alcohol is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we have the Sewer Maiden. This is somebody who doesn't know how to like be themselves or let their real self shine, and they also don't know who their real self is. That's why we have the Ten of Cups with the Ten of Swords. It's blocked off from their own spirit. And the Eight of Swords, blind. They don't know how to let their true self shine and to love themselves because it was not modeled to them. All that was modeled to them was, looks like self-hatred. I hate to say it. But they're blocked off from who they really, really are. So it's like their mental state as they age, not looking good. And then we have holding on way too tight. Now, you could feel like that's why they were holding on to you as well. Maybe you're beautiful. And that's another thing. Remember I said some of you, this could be where you left them and it's going to mess them up because they're going to feel like you were the best thing they ever had and the best that they could get. 10 of Cups. Okay? They're going to feel like all their other options are pages in comparison to you. See what I'm saying? If you're the 10 of Cups and the only thing all their options are pages, They're going to feel like they're being mocked, like this devil is just mocking them with what they're sending. Like, and they're going to feel like a real foolish person for letting you go or doing whatever they did. To where you needed to heal from. Oh my gosh, you're about to heal. You're not even gonna, I think some of you don't even realize that you needed healing. I don't think you realized, maybe you thought that y'all bicker sometimes, but you didn't realize it was actually affecting your health mentally and physically. And now you can heal from that, and you're going to see once they're gone how much easier it is for you to be healthy. Like, you're naturally just going to get into a rhythm that leads to you being healthier in all the ways you can think of, because you just don't have this energy that's basically like a little devil in your ear. Like, because this is what is happening in this person's mind, okay? Horrible lower vibrational thoughts and feelings is all that just haunts this person. That's what they become to others. That's all they can offer, because that's all that's going on in their mind. Okay, we have Voodoo and Blue, back off. Yeah, yeah, it's almost like, yeah, you had to defend yourself. Yeah, from people who wanted to not allow you to be who you are. That's why I'm saying they could have betrayed you for their own family, because this Violet Duchess, stuck, stifled, and bored, that's somebody weighed down by traditions. So again, this could have been like the in-law situation, or you had an issue with, I mean, it could be cultural issues as well. Maybe they had an issue with your cultural issues or something like that. Yeah. And you stood up for yourself, and I'm seeing where you freed yourself and left. Some of you left for sure. And if they're moving on with somebody else, oh, that's also what's going to drive them over the wall, because they have just trapped themselves in a reality they did. I don't know why they're doing this. They're going to be like this stuck, stifled, and bored, because this is a reality they don't want to see for themselves. The reality they really want to see for themselves is you, but it's almost like they're being trapped behind whatever life they're building up around them right now, out of, God only knows, they're doing it out of the demons running around their head telling them they're not good enough and they need to move on and they need to find stability and find a family. And so if they have rushed off into creating, if you broke up with someone and they have rushed off into creating a new life with somebody else, just know that that new life with somebody else, that other person may have them committed or something, because that other person is going to be getting them at a time where their reality is like crumbling. Remember when I said the mask slipped? It sounds like when a narc's mask slips and it's like they're exposed. Okay, you can go and listen to the professionals on that. I am not, a doctor or anything, but I just said that in this card. Yeah, intoxication, distorted view. They had a mask on and it's slipping, and you are part of the mask. And I think it's because of your beauty with this aloha healing and this your sensuality is beautiful card. It's like you were, and that's why it's a tower in this first house. Like, you're maybe strikingly beautiful, and that provided some sort of status for them, or ego boost. There we go. It provided an ego boost. So if you're not there anymore, ego boost gone, decline. But I'm seeing, yeah, Spirit is doing this to protect you. It's almost like with this, what I'm getting, this one, it's like Spirit is that fairy protecting that little doll. Like, right? Because that doll is a creation, right? That Spirit, God created us, right? So this would be like Spirit protecting the creation, like, back off. And don't make me have to release the chosen one on you. Wow. That's a new way to see this. But this whole deck is about balancing the light and the dark and seeing things in the balanced way. And then, yeah, because they were trying to stifle you, and you saw the signs and decided to free yourself. So kudos for you, for the ones of you who freed yourself. And for those of you who they went off and they got to betray you, we're sad that it happened, but that you had to experience the sadness. But Spirit is saying you just dodged a bullet you do not know. And Spirit wants you to know that you are free. Okay, go and heal. Okay. Because you're about to have a whole new life. Whole new life. And like I said, you're gonna see how it's better. Like, I don't even know. It might be very quick. You might notice over time, you know, through the tears and the sadness of it being over, that, oh my gosh, though, but I'm feeling good. Oh my gosh, though, I'm looking good. Because what will happen is, you know, chosen ones, we be grateful, we be praising God. And so you'll be feeling good and looking good. And so you'll always be like, oh, you might be sad and you'll be like, oh, but thank you. You know, I feel good today, but thank you. And then you'll notice, oh my gosh, I'm feeling really good. You'll start to notice, wow, I'm doing well. What? All this is happening all around me, the sadness and the emotions, and oh my gosh. And then I wake up though and look in the mirror and I look good. My health has improved. I didn't even know this was going on. I wasn't even really trying. I was eating better this whole time. I was making better decisions. Yeah. And it all happened just naturally as this person was removed from your frequency. So kudos to you for dodging the bullet. May this person get the help that they need. Pray for this person to get the help that they need, because they're going to need help. They're going to need help, especially if they start another family. They're going to be like living in a twilight zone because it's not what they want at all. They just rushed into that. And it's going to be like, what the fudge am I living in? It might be a break. So pray for them, but move on, because you just, if this was, like I said, the narc with the slipping mask, you just dodged a bullet. You are free from the narc. A lot of people, it's like they can't get free and their health declines and all this stuff, but you are free. So thank God, praise God, thank your ancestors, whatever higher power that you recognize, because you're free. And that's how they want you to see yourself. And if you don't know, now you know. You avoided further mental and emotional decline of this person. Either way, thank you, God. All right, Cancer. So that is the reading that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.